Hello, Patriots. It's I, the Questioning Patriot, back again for another video brought to you by my amazing Patreon Patriots. So if you enjoy what I'm doing, please click the like, please click the subscribe, and consider becoming a Patreon Patriot. So this is from triblive.com, but honestly, it's all over the freaking news right now. Every place is talking about it. Police have said that Hell's Angels sparked Minneapolis riots over George Floyd. Are you effing kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Okay, so yeah, there was the big riot. They burned down everything. They were robbing targets, setting stuff on fire. Who did it? Black Lives Matters and Antifa, says the answer for every sane person on the planet. However, for the Democrats, that is not so simple. Apparently, it was the Hell's Angel. Now, before we get into this article, I want to also mention this is not the first person who was accused of doing this, as there was a big conspiracy theory that the Umbrella Man we're going to talk about was actually a St. Paul police officer, and the cops actually had to come out and say, no, you numbnuts, we have the video footage. He was doing police stuff at the time. Now, leave us the hell alone so we can try and arrest these numbnuts. But anywho, now they're saying it's this dude from the Hells Angels, so let's get into the article. Police say a man captured on surveillance video breaking windows at a South Minneapolis auto parts store in the days after George Floyd's death is a Hells Angels member who is bent on stirring up social unrest because he has nothing better to do with his time. Dubbed Umbrella Man for the all-black getup that included hood, gas mask, and black umbrella. I'm pretty sure that's just Antifa's uniform there, partner. Police say the man's actions soon led to an arson fire that was the first of several that transformed peaceful protests into chaos, and they ended up causing $500 million in damage. Well, there you go. Now we got a nice bow on this. It wasn't Black Lives Matters. It wasn't Antifa. You can go scoot off. You can continue to do what you're doing, destroying our cities and showing our children that this is acceptable. And we'll blame some white supremacists or some police officers or something like that. You go have some fun. Oh my goodness. So this was the first fire that set off a string of fires and looting throughout the rest of the city. Police identified the 32-year-old suspect through an emailed tip last week. An emailed tip. So one person came out and said that one dude from the Hells Angels was the one that was Umbrella Man. Now, later on, it goes on to talk about one of the police officers and how for months and months they tirelessly studied every single angle and viewpoint of the footage to see if they could figure out who it was. But one emailed tip, that's enough for us to really go on. Now, apparently it's not, though, as when questioned about it, Minneapolis police spokesman John Elder told the Associated Press that the investigation still remains open. But since the Associated Press has said that, hey, it wasn't Black Lives Matters, it was those white racists, those stinking white racists. Now, every single news outlet in America is posting about it, and now it's quote-unquote fact. All like that because of one emailed tip which hasn't even been followed up on, and you want to know why the lamestream media gets its reputation. It's stuff like this. You're going to see people preaching this is fact right now, but look through that, Patriots. It's not fact yet. This is once again just the media trying to make Donald Trump look worse and worse and worse. And it's disgusting. But there you go. Hells Angels sparked Minneapolis riots over George Floyd. Well, they might have. One person emailed us and told us that. Now, the other thing that I thought was kind of funny here and awfully coincidental is that the investigation found that the man was also an associate of the Aryan Cowboy Brotherhood, a white supremacist prison and street game based mainly in Minnesota and Kentucky. But the important part here was several of its members, including the one who was supposed to be doing this, that started the fire or whatever, was actually arrested or got in some trouble for confronting a Muslim woman last month. So I'm gonna guess some liberal libtard just Googled Minnesota racists and found this article and was like, hey, an email tip, anonymous, I know it was this guy, he did it. And now, because the Associated Press has ran with it, it is quote-unquote fact, until, of course, it does not become fact when, it gets disproven. But nobody cares about Nobody cares about you fixing the news. Everybody cares about the news when it happens. And last but not least, I'm sure it had nothing to do with the fact that, oh, boycott AutoZone was trending on Twitter. Yeah, boycott AutoZone, and AutoZone is the first place to be set on fire. But no, 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 no. It wasn't the liberals. It wasn't Antifa. It was those stinking white racists again. Those rascally white racists always doing everything. Well, I mean they are, but they didn't do this, and this is there you go, folks. Lamestream media being lamestream media. But if you enjoy what I'm doing, please be sure to leave a comment, do some stuff because it really helps out the video. And as always, thank you for watching the video.